Well, hello everybody, and welcome to our new LunaYou series called Mama Needs a Minute. We are super excited to bring this new series to you that we talk to different moms, experts, or just talk about different things that help you give you a minute because all moms just need a minute. So I am super excited that our first, episode in this series or live in this series is with Syvella Harris. Hi, Syvella.
Hi, hi guys.
Hi. And what's
Hi,
the baby girl's name again? Remind me.
Aliana.
Aliana. Syvella and Aliana are two superstars. You probably recognize them from the Providence Journal if you're here in Rhode Island, where they were featured as Syvella was one of our LunaYou moms, and she had a healthy pregnancy and a absolutely great birth. And hi, how does it feel to be a superstar? Good. Oh my goodness. So we are just super over the moon that they are joining us today for Mama Needs a Minute. And so Syvella, we have so many fun questions for you. But to get started, why don't you tell us like a little bit about yourself?
Um, I'm 27. I live here in Providence. Um, I've been here for about 5 years now. I'm newly engaged to my best friend.
Congratulations.
Um, and yeah, I'm just trying to be a mom now, just figuring this out one day at a time.
Yeah, yeah. And like what's one word that you would give like to motherhood so far? If you could think of one word.
To be honest, it's a little hard.
Hard. Yeah.
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 Wasn't
Yeah.
expecting it to be as hard, as yeah, no.
Yeah, that's a common theme that we get in a lot of conversations that I have with women who are just becoming new mothers or mothers before, like they just didn't tell me this, right? So, whether that's in birth and pregnancy and motherhood, nobody told me this. And so that's essentially why LunaYou exists, right? You don't know what you don't know. And so it's good to have someone to help you navigate what feels normal, what doesn't feel normal as you gain your mother intuition and to say like, oh, if that doesn't sound right, let's say something. And how do we say something to be sure that you're well, that you're impacted? For all those that are new here, LunaYou is a maternal well-being program, and we're geared to help women in pregnancy. Yeah. Do you remember my voice? From when you were in mommy's belly, yeah, from in pregnancy and postpartum. And so we really help women focus on themselves while pregnant. Lots of times when you go to the doctor, the focus is on the baby, right? The focus is on you. We don't know how you're growing, how things are happening, what's happening with the baby, but little to do with how are you feeling internally? How are you feeling about yourself? How are you feeling mental health wise? Do you feel comfortable giving birth? Do you have a birth plan? And is your birth plan respected? And do you have as much information as possible to go into birth as well as in postpartum to make sure that you have a healthy birth outcome and that you're heard, no matter your skin color, your insurance, no matter what that is. Exactly, that you are heard. So great, great, great. So, like I mentioned before, Savella, you were featured in the Providence Journal in our little LunaYou segment about what LunaYou is and how we partnered with Neighborhood Health to bring this program to all of their members. So, tell me a little bit about how it was like for you, on your perspective, being featured on the front page of the newspaper.
It was different. It was nice. I was I felt, a little celebrity-ish. But
Awesome.
no, it was nice. The article was really beautiful. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed seeing my daughter on the front page.
Yeah.
It was
I love
beautiful.
how you said that you love that that was like a keepsake for her. That's something that
Yeah.
you can like save and cherish and show her when she's able to like understand it and see. And it's a forever gift, right? That it's like mommy did everything possible to make sure that we had a healthy pregnancy, we had a healthy birth. And now we can go into motherhood. Oh no, oh no, motherhood safely together. Awesome, awesome. So I know that in the Providence Journal article, you talked very candidly about mental health struggles that you were having, and that's amazing to talk about it because we don't talk about it enough in motherhood and in postpartum, and maybe briefly that this is something that you can fall into, but we don't really talk about depression as it relates to pregnancy, right? So what was some of your feedback that you heard from that article, whether it's from family or friends?
Just that, we don't talk about it enough, and hearing me talk about it and be honest about it was just something that they needed at the time, I guess. So it was like inspiring for me, but also for them. So yeah.
That's awesome. You are very inspiring. You too. You're very inspiring. Yeah. And we just hope that that really helps just even one mother know that it's okay if you don't feel okay. And to definitely have somebody to talk to engage with, to make sure that your feelings are being heard. There's a reason why you don't feel okay. And let's talk through it and let's see how we can help you better understand and put things in perspective. Pregnancy is one thing that happens in our lives that impacts every aspect, physically, mentally, emotionally. And it can be so hard to navigate through. And so I'm super happy that you were able to use your voice to really help somebody. I know that many women were helped with that article to know that you're not alone. And there is a program like LunaYou there to help with that. And so, what are some of the things, or what's one thing that you do now that you kind of learned in your pregnancy and early postpartum that you employ now to really help you with your well being?
I started to figure out what my triggers were. That's one thing that I worked on. And now I found out, like, sitting in my room watching TV is not something that I should do, because I know that it'll make me start thinking, thinking about things that I don't need to be thinking about, things that are
Wow.
not really something that I need to dwell on, So
Yeah.
I found out going into the living room and, putting my shades up and just letting the sun shine through helped my mental, like, a lot. It really helped me to just, I didn't think as much. I just, went with the flow, I feel like, and to this day, I'm still doing that. And it's been incredible. Like, I definitely have found out, what my triggers are, and to just stay away from them, try to stay
Yeah.
away from them. Obviously, some days are not like that, but most days are. And that's a huge thing for me.
That's powerful. I love that. Like I like how you said to that you stay away from your triggers, right? But first identifying what triggered you and why does it trigger you to know what to stay away from, right? Like this is making me go or overthink myself or overthink my parenting style, or it makes me feel like my parenting or my birth or pregnancy is not enough. And so I'm gonna stay away from those things that trigger me. That's huge. And it's a good protection over your well-being and your peace. Right, which ultimately impacts like how we feel in pregnancy and in birth. That's really huge. And so what's another lesson or a word of advice that you can give to other moms out there that are currently pregnant and about to give birth?
Just take one day at a time. Seriously, you just have to take it one day at a time. All days are not going to be as easy as most days, but just take one day at a time. Learn to love yourself again, because it's hard, especially during pregnancy. At the beginning stage, at the middle stage, at the end, it's hard. So you just have to just take one day at a time.
That is my
Just roll with the
favorite.
flow. Seriously.
Yeah, that is my favorite motto to give women of all stages. Just take it one day at a time. You can't, I like to compare it to like washing an elephant. You can't do it all at the same time. You have to do piece by piece. And so taking the day as it comes and what it presents you instead of trying to figure out a whole lifetime would be a little less overwhelming. And that's an amazing piece of advice. What is your favorite part about motherhood?
Just watching her grow is like the hugest thing. Seriously, like when she got home 4 months ago, she was a peanut.
Yeah.
She's huge.
Oh my
She's doing so many
God.
things, and it's just beautiful. I literally sit here and cry tears of joy sometimes. Just
Oh,
I can't believe I made her.
yeah.
I mean, I know her dad had a little help, just a little bit, but um, she just, she's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It really is.
She is. She's doing so great and fantastic and growing. And she's so joyful, and that makes it super great. And I think that's too another thing in which helps through to navigate through postpartum is to look at this beautiful miracle, right? That you have and that's there, who's so lovable. She's so happy. She's so joyful. And probably on those tough days, it helps you kind of pull that joy to see like, wow, like I have so much to live for. I have so much to protect my peace for. I have so much to just navigate each day for. And that's amazing. Hi, Alian. Do you want to say hi to our crowd?
Yeah.
I'm not paying attention.
Yeah,
I understand. So for those, this is Aliana, and she's 4 months old, and she was on the cover of Providence Journal as well with her parents. Hi.
You say hi?
She is a LunaYou baby. Yeah. Hi. Good job. Oh, wow. She's such a sweetheart. So that's awesome. So before we kind of end this segment, I would like to play a fun game of motherhood. So I have some this or that scenarios, and some are like hilarious, but I want you to let me know which would you rather do. And for those that are following along or seeing these, which would you rather do in motherhood? Let us know in the comments so that we can see them. So the first one, would you rather wake up every 20 minutes during the night or change a massive blowout diaper on an airplane?
I would change a massive blow up diaper on an airplane. Honestly. I definitely will.
Yeah, I think so too. Because sleep is so important to our well-being, right? It's how we navigate, it's how we do things, it's how we comprehend. Sometimes when we don't get sleep, this is my next question. Would you rather have coffee or energy drink?
Coffee.
Coffee?
Yeah.
Are you a coffee drinker?
Now I am.
Yeah. Now you are. I love that. Are you a Starbucks drinker or a Dunkin' drinker?
I drink Dunkin'.
Dunkin' is awesome. Would you rather get an hour massage or take an hour nap?
I would take an hour nap.
Take an hour nap?
Yeah, like I don't want to be touched. Just let me lay here.
Sleep is really important. It's really important. Yes, I would take both, but I think I would take the nap too. Okay, so last one. Would you rather have a full night's sleep or getting a whole day of just like peace and quiet? No interruptions, no babies, no laundry, no anything.
I would have to go with the uninterrupted day.
Uninterrupted day.
Yeah.
Okay. Uninterrupted day. I remember I was talking to one of our LunaYou moms, and one of her, you know how we like start with goals, and one of her goals was, I just want to do something uninterrupted. And I was like, that is my new life goal too. Like, I love that. That would be huge to do something uninterrupted. So yeah, I think I would choose that too. That's awesome. So I hope you had fun, and let us know in the comments what you would rather do. If you have any other funny this or that, let us know. We want to put it out there and ask our community, what would you rather do? But we are super happy. Listen, we all need a minute, right? Motherhood is something that you cannot do alone. It takes a village, it takes a community, and LunaYou is here to help be a part of your community and your village. Thank you so much, Syvella, for your time. Thank you, Aliana, for your time too, and being here with us today for our first series on Mama Needs a Minute. Do you have any last hints or any words that you want to say?
No, I don't.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much
Thank you
for your time.